boys and girls, happy Thursday. So today I thought we would start the video out with our days of the week because yesterday we did the months of the year, right? And again, that's Fred squeaking. So, ready? Let's sing our song with our ABC pattern. ABC, ABC, A, what would come after? Green, right? And then orange. Awesome job. Keep working on those patterns. You can make anything into patterns. Ready? There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 I feel like we should have timed that better, Frederic. We could have squeaked to the Days of the Week song. It would have been so cool, right? So today I saw you on a video on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Can you believe we're almost done with this week? Where did it go? I don't know. But today is Thursday. So tomorrow will be Friday and there will be another video tomorrow. And then it'll be the weekend. Then the next time I see you after that, it'll be Monday and it'll be June. Holy guacamole, Miss Boone. Can't even believe that. Where is time going? As I promised, we are going to talk about a different letter today because we have more letters than we do weeks left in school. We talked about A, so I hope you guys, thank you to the ones who have sent me A letters. I hope the rest of you are still trying to come up with some A letters. We are going to talk about M today, right? So Miss Boone has Mila and Maxine, and those are our two friends with M's. Monday, Mom has two M's. How lucky is she? Mail, which all of you should have gotten a letter in the mail from Miss Boone. And thank you to those who have sent letters back to Miss Boone. I love getting mail, and I loved your heartfelt letters. Mop and Mouse, which Miss Boone does not like. So, just like the A's and all the other letters, there's 3 blank ones. I want you guys to try to come up with 3 M letters. Whether you copy one of Miss Boone's and you write it yourself, or you trace your mom and dad's writing, I want you to come up with 3 of them and you can send them to me before tonight, and I will get them into tomorrow morning's video. You'd be surprised how long it takes to upload a video to YouTube. Quite a long time. So if you can get those into me tonight, I will try my best to make sure they get into tomorrow's video. So 1, 2, 3. So let's see how we make an M. So they kind of look very, very much the same, right? Uppercase and lowercase. So we're going to make an uppercase M. You are going to make a line up, and then you're going to start at the top, down, up, back, down. And you want these to be pointy, right? Because if they're not pointy, then they're going to look like a lowercase m. But if we make a line down, start at the top, then go back up and just stop. Did we make an M? No, we made an N. We don't want an N, we want an M. So what if we make a line down, and then we keep the pencil or the marker going, and we do a line up, down, up. To Miss Boone, it looks like an M because it's upside down, right? But to you, it looks like a W. And that is our most common mistake that we make. And it is a-okay to make mistakes, right? Because making mistakes is how you practice and how you learn. But if we start making that, we just want to cross that out or erase it and try again. Make a line down. And then remember, take your pencil off the page so you don't do it from the bottom. Put it back on the top, right here. Down, up, down. Great job. And an M, a lowercase m, is very similar. Make a line down. And this time, you don't want to make points. You just want to do a hump over, right? Because if we did a line down and 1 hump over. We made an N again, Miss Boone. No, thank you. Or if we made a line down and just kept going, that's a U. No, thank you, Miss Boone. We want a line down, hump over, hump over. Awesome job. It's a little tricky, but with some, if you want to make, if your mommies and daddies want to make one and you trace it with your finger, or next week, one of the activities is I'm going to look for, some of the apps that we play on our iPads at school. I believe some of them are free. Some of them you might have to pay for. But there's a lot of good letter ones, tracing ones, and you first start out, tracing the letter, and then you make your own letter. So I'm gonna try to gather those for next week's activity. And if you have an iPad or a tablet, that might be something you'd consider downloading. So I'm gonna set that right there. So that is your challenge. 3 M words. And if you haven't done 3 A words, 6 letters. All right, so we are going to play a quick game, and then we will be on our way this Thursday. And you can't read that, I can. So we are gonna play a guessing game, okay? So I want you to sit, close your eyes, and think of our classroom. Now we had, when you walked in, you had your cubbies on one side, you had our pictures of our families on the other, you had the coat room, you had the computers, then you walked in and you turned and you had the kitchen area, you had the library, you had the blocks, you had the carpet, you had Miss Boone's area, and then you'd walk on the hard floor and you had our drawing area, you had the chalkboard, you had the sink, you had the sensory table, the back door, the exit to the playground, you had Miss Boone's office, you had our science and math center, and then you were back at the front door, right? Open your eyes. Do you remember all that? I know it seems like so long ago. Miss Boone actually went a couple weeks ago to move all of our furniture because the carpets and stuff had to be cleaned. And we had to, break everything down for the end of the year. So it doesn't look like that right now because it's getting cleaned, but so keep that in your mind of how our classroom looked. So we're gonna play a guessing game. I'm going to make you guess 3 things, okay? I'm gonna give you 3 clues each, and I want you to write down your answer, okay? You can have your mommy and daddy write it down and you trace it, or you can write it down yourself and have your mommy and daddy tell you how to spell it, or they can write it down and you can write it underneath. So, guessing game part 1, right? I'm gonna give you 3 clues. I'm not gonna tell you the answers. I'll write the answers in the comment section, title. I don't know how YouTube works. I'll write it somewhere where hopefully you can see it, okay? You think by now, being a YouTube star, I would know these things, but no idea. So number 1, these things, now they're in our classroom, okay? They're things in our classroom. They came in all different shapes. So some of them were triangles, some of them were squares, some of them were big squares, little squares, some of them were big triangles, small triangles. They were see-through. So that means you can see, you can hold them up to your eye and you can see through them. You can see the other person on the other side. And the 3rd clue, they stuck together. You can unstick them, or you can stick them together and build stuff. You can lay them out and stick them together, or you can build up and stick them together. So try to think of what Miss Boone was describing to you, okay? So they were all different shapes, they were see-through, and they stuck together, all right? And they came in a bucket, a rectangle bucket, okay? Guessing game part 2. This thing has 2 ears, so kind of like Miss Boone and all of you, 2 ears. It was white, and it was Fred's friend. He came out sometimes during story time, but he doesn't like loud noises. He just wanted to listen to Miss Boone read a story. So it has 2 ears, white, and he's Fred's friend. Last one, number 3. Boys and girls wore them. So not just girls, not just boys. Boys and girls wore these things. They had to be hung up. Miss Boone did not like when they were on the ground, and she did not like it when they were not hung up. And they were in the kitchen area. So, boys and girls wore them. They had to be hung up, and they were in the kitchen area. So think of things in the kitchen area that had to be hung up that boys and girls wore. So those are the 3 things I want you to try to guess what Miss Boone was talking about. You can, if you write your answers, your mommies and daddies can send them to me, and I will tell you, actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you the answers on Friday. So I won't write them. I'll tell you them on Friday, okay? Because we have one more video this week. So that is all for today. I hope you have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow, boys and girls. All right? Bye. I love you. Mwah.